This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product.
The male skull and female skull. The crochet methods are exactly the same for the main body of each skull. The skull. Take out the practice yarn and the corresponding hook from the kits. Please watch the tutorial videos and practice the basic stitches first. In order to show the stitches more clearly, we'll use other color yarn instead of white yarn for demonstration. Please refer to the stitches, ignoring the yarn's color. Wrap the yarn around your little finger and then bring it up the index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. The yarn can be pulled freely like this. First, make a slip knot in this way. Place the hook under the yarn. Twist the hook anti-clockwise to wrap the yarn. Pinch the crossover of the yarn. Yarn over the hook and pull through the loop on hook. Pull the yarn tail to tighten the loop. A slip knot is made.
Work into a chain. Wrap the yarn around your fingers like this. Pinch the yarn tail. Make slip knot first. Place the hook on the right side of the yarn hook in a counterclockwise direction. Pinch where the yarns cross with your thumb and middle finger. Okay, yarn hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. Pull the yarn tail to tighten the loop. A slip knot is made.
In round 1, start with 6 chain stitches. Turn, skip the first chain stitch, and with 1 increase, 3 single crochets, 2 increases, 3 single crochets, and 1 increase in turn. Finally, add 1 slip stitch. With 1 chain stitch first, yarn over the hook, and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook.
Make a chain stitch, yarn hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
Such a V shape is formed on the side. The loop on the hook is not counted as 1 stitch. Each V shape stands for 1 stitch. Continue to work 5 more chain stitches. 6 V shapes on the side stand for 6 chain stitches. Turn, skip the first chain stitch, and put 1 increase through the left loops of the second chain stitch. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Insert hook into the left loop of the second chain. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet.
Insert hook into the back loop of the second chain. Pull up a loop. Okay, there are 2 loops on the hook now. Yarn on the hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Place a marker in the first single crochet.
Place a marker in the first single crochet. Insert hook into the same stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. Two single crochets are in the same stitch. That's 1 increase.
Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work a single crochet in the next stitch. Then, work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done.
Then work 3 single crochets. Insert hook into the left loop of the next chain stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. Then yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Insert hook into the left loop of the next chain stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. Insert hook into the left loops of the next chain stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. 3 single crochets are done. Then work 2 increases. Insert hook into the left loop of the next chain stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done. Turn the fabric. Then we'll work through the loops on the other side of the chain. Put 1 increase. Put 1 single crochet first. Then put 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. Then put 3 single crochets. Three single crochets are done. Next, put 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Remove the marker. Insert the hook into the marked stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 substitch.
Snip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a snip stitch. Repeat. Insert hook into next stitch, hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. Repeat 1 more time. Okay, that's a snip stitch.
Round 1 is done. The substitch serve a connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. In round 2, start with a chain stitch, then put 1 increase, 5 single crochets, 2 increases, 5 single crochets, and 1 increase in turn. Finally, end with 1 substitch. Put 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Put 1 increase. Insert hook into the first stitch. Yarn over the hook, pull up a loop. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Place a marker in the first stitch through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. We need to mark the first stitch of every round. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done. Then work 5 single crochets. Insert hook into the next stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up a loop. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Continue to work 4 more single crochets in the same way. 5 single crochets are done. Then work 2 increases. We need to work 2 single crochets in each of the following 2 stitches. Two single crochets are in the same stitch, that's 1 increase. In the next stitch, also 1 increase. We need to work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then work 5 single crochets. Five single crochets are done. In the next stitch, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Remove the marker. Insert the hook into the marked stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull out a loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch. The slip stitch serves a connection. It is now counted into the number of stitches. Round 2 is done. A regular stitch has 2 loops. The loop far from us is the back loop. We'll work single crochet through back loops only in round 3. The hook should only go through the back loop of each stitch.